Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle, DK's adventure. In the last episode, we began our venture into the domain of the king himself, Rabbid Kong, slowly but surely making our way closer and closer to his lair, deep in the depths of his runic jungle that's blocked our view since the very beginning of our journey, all of which helped us encounter the natives who slumber within as well, a whole new enemy type who's able to summon groups of Rabbids in one fell swoop, if you give them enough time to do so. Although their incantation may try to hinder us, we continue our path ever deeper, all in a desperate attempt to reclaim our washing machine, to finally return to the world we truly belong to. Since, let's be honest here, poor Donkey Kong don't belong here. And, well, let's be honest here, I think the Rabbids are here to stay in the Mario universe, if we compare the fact that Sparks of Hope exist. So I think they're here to stay in obviously a separate dimension to the normal Mario world, like Paper Mario and stuff like that, but I think the Rabbids are here to stay in the Mario universe. But the thing is, honestly, we continue our path towards closer and closer to wherever, well, let's be honest here, Rabbid Kong's base truly is, and based on the fact that we're starting to see runic, Mayan types of, structures, I feel like we're definitely getting closer, and with the fact that 3-5 should be where the end of World 3 is, based on the washing machine never being wrong, so far when it comes to DK's adventure here, or Donkey Kong Saga, or Donkey Kong Country, but yeah, definitely with that being the case, it's been pretty accurate, to be completely honest. Thing is, what will we end up fighting once we get to his lair, and honestly, is World 3 really the end? Because if we're comparing it to Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, the original story, well, there was 4 worlds. So there's probably very possible to have another one after this. But we got another Bad Banana batch mission. It's been a while since we had one of these, and the last time we had one of these was back in World 1. So let's definitely prepare, since Banana Lagoon was definitely where we had to deal with these last time. Looks like a bunch of smashers, though. It's been a while since we had smashers. A bunch of bucklers in the middle, which could be really, really bad. But if we catch them off guard and get rid of them on turn 1 with Cranky Kong, we may be able to do something about that. Thing is how do we do it, and how do we want to do it? That's the real question. Because what we could do is grab him, toss him, have Rabbid Peach jump up, and then Rabbid Cranky jumps a second time off of Rabbid Peach. Also, I found out something. I was looking at Donkey Kong's abilities, and you can actually see something that's not actually stated. If you go to the throw range, you can actually see him pick up the sentries that Rabbid Peach uses. So he can actually combo with Rabbid Peach and her sentries, which is pretty interesting. The only thing is how do we really want to do that is the real question. But first things first, is let's figure out how we want to do this to get rid of these guys. Because the thing is first off's first, we do 60 damage on a jump. So we can drop them down by 120 instantly. So 120 damage is definitely good. We could do a nice chunk of damage with this alone. Thing is it really depends on how we do this, for sure. And also, what we could do is start with Rabbid Peach. Get into a position like here-ish. I want to see if this works. I don't know if it's gonna work. This is more testing than it is anything else. But I have a feeling we can maybe... Actually, I can't hit all of them, actually. I end up hitting myself, too. Is there a way to... Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Oh, you know what? We're gonna hit ourselves. It's worth a shot. Let's see what happens. I get hit out of bounds, but I can heal myself. So maybe it's not the worst thing. But first we're gonna figure out what Rabbid Kong can do here, because, let's be honest here, Cranky Kong might be able to do some pretty nasty tricks if he does it right. The only thing is how we do it, how do we want to do it. And can't toss from there. Okay, so it looks like we have to do it from this position in order for this to work in the way that I'm trying for it to work. Because the whole idea is that we do a bunch of damage in a quick succession to get rid of these bucklers instantly. Because bucklers are more of a problem than most other enemy types. Okay, other than that, we dash through you. Actually, wait a minute. No, we can't move. Okay, I was thinking we might be able to move, but we can't. Dash into you. Jump over you. Can I move, like, in this position and maybe hit everything? Oh, I can. Okay, yep, this works. This definitely works. Okay, I like this position already. And that other buckler is pretty much down for the count, too. I want to get the guy next to you, buddy. It looks like I gotta go Croaker Disposer here in order for this one to work. So, send out a Boom Bolt. Down goes both of you. All bucklers off the field immediately. That's a perfect turn right there. Because now we don't have to worry about shielded enemies trying to do any weird shenanigans. Other than that, set up Harry Eye just in case if a Smasher decides to go towards Donkey Kong. I think we can wait a turn before healing. If I can put this guy to sleep. So let's put the Summoner to sleep and waste his turn. Then it looks like, not many options here. We could go shield, probably shield this turn, just in case to kind of negate some of the damage we take. And then we'll end turn and see what happens. But getting rid of all those bucklers on turn 1, that is huge. That is really huge. I did not think it was going to work the way that it did, and it did, and I definitely like it. But it looks like we might need to send in Donkey Kong to help out Rabbid Cranky there to turn that weaken off. But maybe it won't come to that. You never know. Oh, we got pushed out of bounds again. That's not good. That's really not good. We definitely need to heal that for sure. Yeah, I think we go for the heal. I don't think there's a secondary option there. Really isn't. So, what can Donkey Kong do here? Can he do much right now? Not much. But we can grab this guy and toss him completely out of bounds, which might come in handy. You never know. We'll try it. I think Donkey Kong can mess around and get rid of the bad bananas in the back. Because, let's be honest, he could definitely do a lot on his own, just in general. And as long as we do this right, it's definitely going to work out pretty well, I think. Ooh, this might actually hit the push thing as well. Or we might crit, you never know. Yep, we critted. Down goes that guy. Jeez, he did not get a chance. Okay, that has 8 now. Now we just need to figure out what we want to do here. We can jump off of you. But is that really what I want to do? Not really. Not yet, at least. I want to deal with the Summoner over here first. That didn't get rid of his weakness, though. That's unfortunate. I'm more worried about this Summoner here starting to spawn more enemies in at the current moment. But we'll bounce off of you. See what we can do over here. I'm going to see if we can maybe get like a dive bomb with the bananas. We definitely can. We're definitely going that then. Drop one of those. Freeze everybody up. Down goes one of the Summoners. And now we can start preparing for you. We might end up hitting Rabbid Peach here, which is definitely going to hit her here. But we're more worried about dealing with this other guy. And, oh, we life-stealed off of Rabbid Peach. Now that's kind of interesting. Surprised we're critting on Rabbid Peach, though. That's the weird part. Like, I'm not really wanting to do that, but I can't really stop it. But it is kind of unfortunate that we're doing that. Oh, this guy's trying to run at me. It's gonna do very... Oh, no, we got a crit. Okay, that wasn't too bad. The vampirism on Cranky is huge. I feel like his vampirism is actually better to me than Rabbid Luigi, because we really didn't have a team for Rabbid Luigi. so we didn't really get to really use the vampirism to its full potential before. But now that we get like a full like way of dealing with it, I feel like we're getting a lot more out of it this way around than we did in the original Kingdom Battle adventure. Because I feel like we're doing a little bit more than we did before when it comes to all this stuff. So I definitely really enjoy the craziness that we could do and some of the stuff we've definitely been able to kind of do in general. I'm going to throw this honey block at him. I think that's probably a better solution here. Grab the honey block over here, toss it at the smasher over here, honey him completely so we can't do anything, and then just start wailing on him. Let's see here. We could send this at you. I'm gonna say definitely send one of these at you. Oh, we got honeyed. Perfect. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, how do we want to do this? Can I dash? Yes, I can dash in you. Okay, but that's... I kind of want to move first with Rabbid Peach here, I think. We can dash into you. I can't dash into the summoner, but we can dash into this position, which may allow us to blast the bananas, and if we can, that'd be perfect. Because that's actually exactly what I want to do. But the thing is, in order to really get rid of it, it's kind of a iffy situation, to be honest, but honestly, we might be able to do this as well. Let's see here, trying to get the best possible angle, that we get the most possible damage on that guy, as well as hitting the smasher at the same time. It looks like it's about here. And honestly, getting Cranky on this side as well might be good. So, because Donkey Kong and Rabbid Peach are on the other side of the map at the current moment, and getting rid of all the enemies might actually do us better in the long run, because now we're not taking damage, and now we just have this smasher over here kind of just sitting here waiting for his downfall to happen. Because let's be honest here, Donkey Kong's gonna go like this, he's gonna pick him up, he's gonna grab him, toss him right on out of the map. Actually, wait, no, we're gonna bring him like... I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I want to make sure he isn't in range of me, is what I'm trying to do, because then he'll have to walk around me. I think like here-ish. And then, yeah, that looks like it's going to toss him out. So I'll definitely grab him like so. Here you go, buddy. You can go have a nice fun time out of bounds. Take a huge amount of damage, as well as do a bunch of damage to your little stuff here as well. Ooh, hello. Hello. Hairy eye for you. Although we're weakened, this may actually not be that bad, because this guy's going to start running over here, and our banana will end up bouncing off of him, allowing us to hit the bananas again. Yep, just like so. Not bad. Okay, good chunk on those bananas, though, are now gone. Can I dash into the bananas? No, I can't. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. Other than that, I guess we just start making our way over here and try and do a decent amount of damage to these guys. It looks like Croaker Disposer is the closest amount of, like, big damage we could do here right now. Which is not bad. Still good, nonetheless. I'm gonna send in the Mobster, I think. And then we'll start making Rabbid Peach go to where Cranky is. Because I think... Let me see here. Trying to make sure that Cranky and Donkey Kong will be able to get rid of what they're dealing with. Yeah, he can toss his banana, grab one of these blocks, and I think he might be able to toss it at that, if we do this right. Cranky is slowly but surely making do with that. I'm going to say what we can do, if need be, move Rabbid Peach into the middle, because then Rabbid Peach can change on a dime what she wants to do. And it looks like enemies are starting to spawn now, and they kind of chose the wrong time to spawn. But let's be honest here, we definitely have it here. We're definitely grabbing you, and I think you're a Smasher. Yep, you are. Well, Mr. Smasher, I'm gonna be honest here. We're gonna smack your thing here, break that completely, And then, I'm gonna see if I can grab you and take you with me. And toss you directly... No, I can't. Okay. So I can't make it over there. So it's good we stayed back. Because now we could go like that. Rabbid Peach gets rid of that batch of bananas. And let's see here. I think we can help out Rabbid Cranky here, if need be. Because if we don't do enough damage, what Rabbid Peach can do, per se, is be a jump panel for Rabbid Cranky to kind of do something like this, obviously. And then blast the bananas a good chunk of damage down, making the Grim Peeper here do enough damage to get rid of the rest. Which, it seems like it would have gotten it, but it's just in case, you never know. But down goes 3-4. Not bad. Not bad whatsoever. But Bad Banana Bonanza is now down for the counts. And honestly, another perfect. If we didn't mess up on Finn, we would still be doing perfect right now. Which is a little unfortunate. But down goes another level, though. Bringing us ever closer to Rabbid Kong's lair. And who knows what we'll end up finding once we get there. So let's be honest there, he is very, very mad at Rabbid Peach for kind of mocking him before we got rid of him in the original story when it came to Chapter 1's boss fight for Rabbid Kong. But it looks like we need to solve ourselves a couple little puzzles here. Okay. Well, what does red do for me? Red moves it to green. Okay. Well, we press green. Not really sure exactly what we're going for yet. If I press blue... Oh, blue moves it there. Okay, perfect. Press yellow. Now we just need to find a way to press all the buttons at the same time. We'll press green first, so we can make our way back over. Red, blue, and now we can press the gray button, bringing that back up. Now we just need to find a way to press yellow, and as well as make our way back. So, well, we can easily make our way back, but the thing is getting the yellow is more important. So it was red, then it was press green, then it was press blue, then we press yellow again. So far so good. Now we just press the other buttons again, in the order that they need to be pressed. I think pressing green here would be smart. Okay. And then blue, red, and just like that, we got ourselves another treasure chest. Obviously not a runic one, but honestly, still pretty good, nonetheless. I like solving these puzzles, because there's no reason not to, right? But the climbers. Okay, the climbers indeed. Anything else we might want to go to? It looks like we got a pipe over here for maybe a bunch of bananas, but that's about it, probably. Seems like it. Any secret rabbits hiding over here? There is a jump thing down here, which looks like it might lead to something secret. So we should definitely take a look down here. There's a barrel down here, as well as a puzzle piece. And it looks like it's just the barrel and the puzzle piece. Good thing we went down there, because there was a secret one. So, literally, good thing we checked that, because we might have missed that if we didn't do that, honestly. Let's make our way back on over. I think we are ready to go further, I think. I don't see any secret rabbits anywhere, but I do see those guys over here. So there is one. Let's see what these guys are doing. My current record at checkers is 456-21. My only loss was to a Tronic 0, 800 XL Smart Toaster, if you can believe it. Huh, Smart Toaster, you say? Well, you are a Roomba, so I guess that's fair. But, what's going on here? Okay, a bunch of red vines. Looks like a puzzle of sorts. Great, the gangway is completely inaccessible. Red vines. Kind of like the green ones we saw growing all over the place and the purple ones in the original story. But how do we get through those, though? Even if we could reach it, it's covered in vines. They obviously don't care much about lawn maintenance around here. Well, it is a jungle, buddy. Let's be honest here, I think it doesn't matter. but it looks like the vines are coming out of that runically enhanced water that is coming from the washing machine that kind of dropped in there and kind of made those bananas superpowered as well. So those are some juiced up vines for sure. I suspect this all has something to do with these strange carvings in the ground. Let's take a closer look. The yellow things? Okay. So, let's see here. Let's kind of get a look of what we're doing here. Are we trying to take the water from the vines? Is that what we're doing? Because if it is, that would make sense. Do we... Oh, we just press A on those. Okay. Yep, we're taking the water from the vines. Okay. So if we were to push this back in there now, would that regrow the vines? Yes. Okay. I get it. So the idea is to keep the vines from having water as much as you possibly can. Okay. Interesting. We'll obviously take this from that one. Let's see, where's that water going? Looks like that's going to where it needs to go. Okay. Other than that, might be able to turn this one, I think. Let's see here. Let's turn this guy so it redirects around the vines. So right side's done now, because I don't see any more vines on that side. Now we just need to deal with the vines on this side. Looks like we could turn... Oh wait, actually no, don't turn that. Turn this guy, because then the water can't go that way. Okay, so far so good. And now we just need one more. I think we can push this sideways now. And I think that should fill in the water that's missing over there, I think. It looks like it is. Okay, so far so good. Are we good, or are we not? It looks like we're missing one, and it's the back left. Okay. So we need to fill in the black, I'm trying to... I've got tongue twisted from that, but the back left, which, let's see here. Let's follow it out. Okay. But the thing is what if the... Oh, maybe it just can't drop into the outer parts. Okay, so we need to find a way to pull the water in. So it looks like we need to go from this side. So... Let's see here. Water from here, maybe? Push this on through. Push this to the right. Nope, don't give that the... Don't. The vines do not need that water. Please don't. Okay. I think we can turn this left, maybe. Now. For some reason, the water doesn't go in there, though. Because it's from a lower angle, which is a little unfortunate. So how do you go sideways there? Yeah, wait a minute. Well, this actually needs the water, then. Because that's the only way you can do that way. Huh. Okay. Well, if we go back, let's kind of figure out where the water is coming from and how we can move it. Looks like I can maneuver it this way. Maybe. Push it upwards. We can slide it to the left a little bit. Then it can go on through. That'll feed the water in the back area. So now we have the back area starting to feed in water. But we need to figure out where the rest of the water's going right now before we can do anything else. Because it looks like the back right, as well as the inner area, isn't getting water now. Okay. Interesting. So, let's see. Because I think we can get a closer look. Yeah, back right isn't getting water at all now. So now we need to figure a way to give water to everything. Okay, well... Can we do it like this? No, we can't. Because this is the water that's allowing us to get it to that side. Huh. Well, we could do it like this. Like that, maybe. That doesn't really help us, though. Does it? Take another look at it. I'm trying to get a bigger picture of everything. Because there's a little bit more to it than meets the eye. Like, this might be wanting to go right, while this one goes up, like that. And then what we could do from here is go like... Oh, wait. Push it like that. Push it on through. That is a weird puzzle. Okay, then. There's a lot more thinking to this than I was realizing. Turn this right. Okay, it looks like water is coming from everywhere now. Okay, we got it to get water on all sides now, which is good. The only thing is now we need to figure out which water isn't being filled in now. And that's the main problem here that we're facing. Okay, it looks like front water here needs water. Front water here needs water. And then front water here also needs water. So there's 3 areas that don't have water right now. Other than that, we should be fine. Okay, well that's getting water now. The only thing is that's not where we need the water to go. So we don't want to do it that way, but we want to push it forward. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. So some of the vines actually do need water. Because by lowering this... No, wait. I was thinking that was... Oh, no, I was just looking at it wrong. It looked weird to me for a second. But now this side has water, though, nonetheless. Okay, now we just need to figure out how to get the left side to get water. Well, where's the water sources coming from at the current moment? Because we can turn like... Okay, we can turn like that. That's good. Okay, we'll push this forward. For a second. Just to kind of see what we're working with. I'm not really liking that. At all. Not liking that at all. Can I move this forward like that? I can't. Okay, so that fixes that. Turn this like that, and there we go. Okay, wow. There was a lot to that puzzle, but we ended up getting it. I was like, there was a lot of thinking involved in that puzzle, but we also got a golden barrel here. So now we got to figure out how to open up the golden barrel. Can we accidentally reclose what we opened, though? I'm not really sure. How do we get to that, actually? It doesn't really say. Before it used to say. Okay, well... Trying to think. Maybe give all the vines water again? Maybe that's the option. Okay, well, let's try it like that then. Give this water here. So we need to swap it all to go forward like so. Let's try giving all the vines water, because that might be the option. Oh no, the vines aren't spawning anymore. So filling in all the pools of water is exactly what we need to do. Okay, so that shouldn't be too hard. Okay, there's 2 of them. It looks like there was... Well, actually, there's a back one over here. Is there a back one on this side? No, there isn't. Okay, so there's 2 on this side, and it looks like 3 pools on this side. So now we just need to turn this like so. Make sure the water is touching all these areas over here. And hopefully, in turn, we open up the path towards opening our barrel. I'm not really Actually, wait a minute. Wait, what's going on with this symbol down here? Huh. Okay. Well, let's give that water, I guess. Maybe, wait a minute, are we trying to fill the... Oh, we're trying to fill these symbols, I think. Oh. We're not filling the water... Oh, wait a minute. Is that what we're doing? It seems like it is. Okay, then. Okay, I thought we were doing something completely different, but nope, we're doing a whole different puzzle than I realized. Okay, so we need to bring water this way, then. Okay. We need to find a way to bring water to this area here, then, if that's the case. Only thing is how do you do that from this angle? Maybe turn it left. Turn it upwards. So far, we got the middle part now. We got some water going over here. So maybe what we could do now is turn this like that. And actually, wait a minute, we might be able to just turn it back the way we had it. And that might end up working too. Because then we fill in those pools. And then from there, we just need this guy over here. Which I think we can just turn it like that. Yep, okay. So it wasn't filling in the vines like how the fire we had to reset or replaying the song. Okay, so this one was just filling in those symbols. That one was a little bit more cryptic though. Huh. Okay then, that was a very interesting puzzle, and oh, what are we working with here? Push banana crates for sure. And it looks like we need to get a banana crate over there in order to press that yellow symbol. But it looks like we need to press all the symbols. Okay. Well, we take this one to blue, I think, first. Thing is we need to open up red. So push this on through. Thankfully, that opens that for us. Take that to blue. Okay. Oh. Well, we can't walk there. So take that to green. Send this on through all the way to the yellow button. And just like that, we're done. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Now we have to start solve a puzzle to get back there. Oh, while also dealing. Okay. Interesting. So the gates were our only way of getting back. Before we actually run off, let's grab the extra bananas that we can grab. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, no, we can. I was thinking that we couldn't get those, but it was just the little trapdoor stopping us from doing that. But that was an easy one. Definitely pretty easy. We get ourselves another golden weapon, probably for a mid-boss. Yep, and this time for Cranky Kong. Gold-plated paroxysm. Rabbid Cranky invested his entire retirement savings into the gold-plated barrel market after taking a bath on jade pomegranates. Huh. Okay, then. Interesting. How do we get out of here? Wait, how do we get out of here, actually? I don't see the... Oh, there it is. It was kind of just hiding there in the ground there. I couldn't really see the golden barrel for a second. But there we go. Off on out of there. Another golden weapon, though. And it should be good against mid-bosses, like the other ones, unless it's different. I guess we'll find out here in a second. But we're definitely throwing that on right away, because every single one of those have been good. Oh no, this one says straight up to bosses. Okay. So we're definitely fighting Rabbid Kong then, if the fact that this doesn't say mid-bosses anymore. Because it would be mid-boss, right? So interesting. So it does 70% chance ink damage, which is huge since we've been using the ink, but we haven't had the ink to actually go off yet. Would be nice to actually get it to go off, but let's definitely throw on that golden barrel so we're prepared for good old Rabbid Kong here in a second. And I think we're perfectly set when it comes to weapons. I don't think there's anything we can upgrade, because everything is fully upgraded at the current moment. So I think all we can really do here is just go forward and find out from here what's further in. Because now that we're done with the door, and I see the symbol, what looks to be another level, as well as the symbol that means we're fighting a boss, we're definitely going to be seeing Rabbid Kong here in a couple seconds. And let's be honest here, there's no way he doesn't have a boss intro. So, let's double check real quick. And we do actually have 2 runes real quick. We should probably spend those real quick if we're fighting a boss. Thing is what do we want? That is the real question. HP could be good on Donkey Kong. Yeah, I'm kind of liking HP. You know what? Let's go for it. HP is probably smarting it right now. Movement could be really good. Range of healing could also be good. I'm going to say movement, because movement is kind of a big thing for Rabbid Peach, because Rabbid Peach has been able to team jump as much, because of the fact that we've been using Rabbid Cranky and Donkey Kong to kind of, in unison to each other, so they didn't really get to do much together when it comes to the other characters. So, other than that, kind of liking the idea of the extra HP for Rabbid Cranky, because he's kind of going crazy all by himself in the other areas without the other allies. So, probably the safest bet. But here we go. Off to good old Rabbid Kong's lair for sure. So, honestly, with that being said, I'll see you guys after the boss intro, and off we go to our next adventure. Well, here we go. Bigger, stronger, and, dumber. Mega Rabbid Kong. And he does not look happy, and, let's be honest, it seems like he's jealous of Donkey Kong now, which is kind of interesting. We did see his heart we did hear his, heartbeat go up when Rabbid Peach looked at him, which would make sense because of the whole thing with, the old Donkey Kong games, where Donkey Kong would steal Pauline, and it's kind of like the whole, in a way with King Kong kind of thing. But the thing is I never actually thought that Donkey Kong was in love with Pauline. But it looks like, in this instance, Rabbid Kong actually kind of likes Rabbid Peach, even though he was still kind of really mad about that whole thing that happened in Chapter 1 with her taking pictures while he's falling to his demise. But, honestly, here we go. Mega Rabbid Kong, and he looks kind of terrifying. He's huge. Very, very huge. I never really realized how much taller that he was than Donkey Kong is. Jeez. He's huge. Wow. This is at least 5 times the size of Donkey Kong. Which is terrifying. And he's right on top of us, too. Let's see here. So he's got 100 damage bounce, Rabbid Uppercut, Bad Banana Ring. Oh, he has his own Banana Ring, apparently. And then 1,000 health point damage for HP, as well as this Mega Bug Pool. Oh, the Mega Bug followed us? Okay. Destroy the pool, target objective. Okay. So don't deal with Rabbid Kong. He's not who we're going for right now. The pool itself is what we're going for, which has 3,000 HP. Okay. How many allies does he have on map? It looks like... Wait a minute, what's this? TNT barrels. Use it wisely. Oh, hello. New weapons. For Donkey Kong. So that's 1,000 damage on the pool on its own. 2,000, actually. So Donkey Kong wants to go and grab these barrels for sure. Okay, I got it. I have an idea. I definitely have an idea. So, in essence, Cranky Kong's gonna need to do something on his own for now. Which may require us to kind of mess around a little bit. But the thing is you can't really do anything with these characters on their own. It looks like I might want to go through the pipe, grab this, go up here. Does that hit that? It does. Okay, so that's the idea. Grab and run is basically what Donkey Kong's going to be doing. So Donkey Kong, I hope you have enough fun. throwing barrels, because this is what we need you to do, buddy. So 500 damage to that. We get a decent amount of damage on that. Also his face at looking at us, knowing that we're hitting him from above ground. Also, this would be a good level for having the bonuses when it comes to everything to do with high ground bonus and stuff like that. Other than that, I think staying away from Rabbid Kong is our top priority, it looks like. So we want to stay far away from him, while also doing damage to as much things as possible. But the thing is how do we want to do it, and where do we want to do it? Because we can easily go like this. Does that do extra damage to him? It seems like it does extra damage to you, but it doesn't do it to you. Weird. Because this thing's healing him, it looks like. So it's not, like, good to go for him. Oh, and he's just out. Shoot. That's bad. That was not what I was wanting. Is there a way to... Nope, not like that either. Well, that's unfortunate. I was thinking we were still in range of that, but we're not. Okay, well, I could try and put... Okay, I can't put you to sleep. Okay, so bosses can't be put to sleep, even though that's a whole new ability. Okay. Well, that may not be too bad. Maybe we can work with this. Even though it didn't work in the way that I wanted it to, but maybe we can still work with this for sure. Let's definitely see what we can do, though. Looks like we could just try and drop a barrel on this and see what happens, because we still need to do a little bit extra damage anyways. And then what we could do is, don't think going for you is a good idea. We could try and drop that, I guess. Let's set up Stink Eye, just in case. In case we do end up pushing this guy with our attack here. Other than that, Donkey Kong, maybe you can Hairy Eye, just in case if the guy does get pushed. And if he does get pushed, we might be able to bounce off that... No, we can't. Aw. Unfortunate. I was kind of hoping we would, but it ended up not working the way I wanted it to. Thankfully, Rabbid Cranky is not in range of the sentry, though, because he is close to being in range of it, but he got lucky. I think we just end turn and see what happens. Okay. What does Rabbid Kong want to do? Because I don't like the idea of what he's planning on doing. But maybe we did a decent amount of damage to him. Not sure if doing damage to him is a good idea. Wait, did that do damage to itself by healing him? I'm not sure if it did. Did it? I'm not sure, actually. Let's see here. We did 500. It looks like it might have did 70. Maybe. I'm not 100%, but it looks like it might have. Interesting. Well, he's definitely gonna run, right? Yeah, well, I was gonna hope so. So I can throw my banana at him. There we go. Get him out of the fight. Now we just need to make our way to the other barrel there. Hopefully, in turn, make our way to blowing this guy sky high. Because that's the only way we're getting the win here. Can't bounce back, though. So we'll just do what Donkey Kong does best and bounce away for sure. Because that's the only way we're getting any kind of freebies on Rabbid Kong right now. Because it doesn't look like it's going to be safe to really go for him. We can drop one of these Law of the Macaws at him, though. Do a nice crit, too. Not bad. Okay, Rabbid Cranky really needs HP. So let's give him a little bit of that. Because he's not really liking his little bit of damage that he's taking right now. Let's see here. We can't really attack you. But what we can do, per se, is maybe move like here-ish. We will end up getting hit, but thankfully it's not really something I'm worried about right now. I'm more worried about getting this rabbit out of here, so we're not getting blasted more than the damage that we're already taking from Rabbid Kong already. And then we need to start doing some damage to this as much as we possibly can. The only thing is I want to be out of range of being blasted sky high at the current moment. But the thing is, there's only one way to really do this, right? It looks like we still hit the pull from here, I think. It looks like it's doing damage. Guess we'll find out. Yep, that still counts. Okay, good. Okay, it did 60. Did it do extra damage to it? It says 653 now, I'm not really sure. Not sure at all, but we'll blast it again, just in case. And then we'll see what we do from there, because we don't really have an option of what to do now. Enemies are starting to spawn again. It looks like summoners, though. And we shouldn't... Thankfully, we didn't bounce out of range. Okay, good. That could have been bad. He's running, though. What's he... Oh. Okay. Those spawned really quickly. I'm surprised they did, but interesting. Oh, wait a minute. We don't make it to the other bounce. Okay, well, that may be a problem. Or it may not be. I guess we'll find out here in a second. Because we might be able to do something along the lines of grab you. Let's see. How do I want to do this? No. How do we want to do this, actually? I could, per se, jump over, grab you, go up here, and fling you at this thing. That's actually an option. You know what? Let's go for it. It works. Definitely works. Lose a turn on blasting this pool with a lot of damage, but we throw him out of bounds. Which kind of gets rid of him for us, honestly. And we can also bounce this at him, which also works as well. So while Macaw go bouncing and do a little bit of damage while you're at it. Because that poor Smasher did not like any of that. And although he's still up and running, he's basically down for the count at the same time. Okay. Other than that, let's figure out where we want to go next. We send this in, which may not be that good of an idea. How much damage do we do? Not much, but we could send in this. So let's send in the Lobster Mobster, blast that in a little bit. Go through here, do a little bit of damage to you. Jump on through. Wait, that's not the right one. Actually, wait, no, we still might be able to do it. Go like that. Smack you. Move into this position. I know it's a weird spot to be right next to one of these guys, but it may not be that bad because these guys aren't as dangerous as the lava variants or the any other versions that were in the later levels when it came to the other areas of the game. And then other than that, yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to just focus him. I'm going to say let's move Cranky in a safety zone, like here-ish. And then send in one of these gold-plated barrel bolts and see what we can do with that. Got another crit, though. Liking the crit chance. I'm definitely liking that. But 1,200 HP left on that pool there. And as long as we deal with the pool, I think we deal with him perfectly fine. Do you hit me? Yep, you definitely do. Oh! Took me up there, though. Okay. Well, I don't like his HP at the current moment, so not really liking that, though. But maybe we'll be fine. We need to get over to Cranky, though, before it's too late, because Cranky's not in a good position right now. At all. Like, at all. Okay, what do we do? Donkey Kong definitely needs to go through. Actually, wait a minute. Is there a way to get to Cranky and help him out while also making our way back? Doesn't look like it. Shoot, poor Cranky. But Cranky might be able to do something, though. Maybe. We can blast you first. Let's try and go for a crit. We got a crit, so we get Vampire in. Okay, not bad. Cranky, you make your way... Can you make your way behind this barrel? Or box, at least. How far do you actually go? You can go in front of it. We can't get him. Okay. That answers that one. So, Cranky kind of just wants to try and survive. I think staying out of range at the current moment's our best bet here. So let's just stay up here for the time being and just lifesteal as much as we can. Cranky, just hide, man. Just hide. We're gonna set up Stink Eye, though, just in case. Because you might honestly need it. Okay. Other than that, we send in Donkey Kong, I think, now. So grab your barrel, Donkey Kong, and probably like right here-ish. We can't hit that there. Shoot. I don't like that. Can I go here and toss it? No, I can't. Looks like we do need to go down to ground floor, which is not exactly our best idea for us, but it's all we got, honestly. But the thing is maybe if we deal with you, this might change the position that we're in. Because I think it's him being in this position that's kind of stopping us. Could be. You never know. I guess we'll find out. But the Smasher's gone now. So we have free reign again. So we might be able to do a little bit here. And now we don't have to worry about the Smasher deciding to change his ideas and jump at us all of a sudden from above ground. But let's definitely take advantage of our current range away from Rabbid Kong at the current moment with Donkey Kong. And hopefully do a decent amount of damage here while we can. I'm going to say, let's not set up Hairy Eye. Let's just set up the little banana. And then I think we end up turn. Okay, not bad. Decent amount of damage in. We need to do 500 or 653 more. Let's see if it changes. Okay, it went down by 21 though. So I don't think I'm going to get a fair judgment. 606 right now. So when he heals, yeah, okay. The damage we do to Rabbid Kong takes off damage of that. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it was healing. I thought there was something weird going on, and I was right. You took Donkey Kong right to where he wanted to be. Thanks. I'll take it. And then, also, I think Rabbid Peach's heals back up, too. So, you did me a really good favor. So, thanks for the heal. Because we're definitely taking that 70% heal right now. So, thank you for that. Nice try, though. Nice try indeed. But I'll be taking this barrel. I might be able to toss it at both of them. Can we? Doesn't look like you can. Or maybe. No, I think we can. Let's try this. And I think we win right here. So I think as soon as he heals, I think he goes down. So sorry, Rabbid Kong, but this is where we bid adieu. And I hope you like your heal pool being destroyed, because you're done for, I think. And just like that, Torch Song for Rabbid Kong has now been complete. 5 of 6, 1,600 bananas plus 600, not bad whatsoever, as well as 3 runes right away too. Not bad, not bad. 3 runes right away is huge, so we'll definitely take those. And if there is another chapter after this, that's huge benefits for us. Is everyone okay? I think so. Donkey Kong seems to be. Not sure about Rabbid Kong, though. Cranky doesn't seem as happy about what just happened, though. Great. The temple collapsed, plunging us headlong into the caverns underneath. You don't think there are mole people living down here, do you? Or centipedes? Centipedes give me the heebie-jeebies. Honestly, same. Too many legs. Also, they're very, some of them are very, very creepy looking. Alas, even the pale moonlight barely penetrates the gloom down here. I'm losing my sense of sight. Language is all but lost. I'm forgetting what things on the surface look like. Help. Rabbid Peach must be losing her mind. Rabbid Peach, where are? Yeah, where is? Oh, there she is. Just sunbathing or moonbathing.
Rabbid Peach, how can you moonbathe at a time like this? You should be panicking blindly like me. I don't think that's the best possible idea to do, BeepO, I'm gonna be honest. You know there's no phone service this far down, right?
Well, that was interesting. Well, it is true. There really shouldn't be any phone service anywhere around here in the first place. But, poor Rabbid Peach, just because of everything. But, I guess we need to find our way out of this, underground cavern now. The only thing is, what will we find down here is the real question.
Enough. We've got to get a grip. Rabbid Kong is still out there, controlling the banana market with an iron fist.
Well, probably true.
Poor Rabbid Peach. We need to be carefully. We need to carefully find a way out. This is a dungeon after all. There's bound to be traps and spooky dungeon stuff around.
Probably true. I could see that one. So, spooky dungeon stuff, you say? Yep, dungeon indeed. So the final chapter, maybe, is a dungeon. Interesting. Okay. Well, with that being said... Wait, can we go back to Atoll? Yeah, we can. But how do we get back down here, though? That's a good question. I just thought of that. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens when we go to Atoll. Just curious. I just want to see if, it just shoots us back down there or not. Because, honestly, there's no real way to kind of choose where you want to go, to be honest. But it's worth a shot, just to see. Just because I'm curious. Because sometimes it will shoot you to, kind of a general location. But I'm wondering what ends up happening if you do it that way. Let's see. Yep, it does end up taking us down here. So technically we're not trapped, in a way. But, we can't go to the other levels, though, to be completely honest. But... with that being said, honestly, we are apparently more than likely in the final chapter of Donkey Kong's adventure here, Donkey Kong Saga, Donkey Kong Country, whatever you want to end up calling it, but honestly, all three of them work, honestly. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. In the next episode, we will be continuing our journey into World 4 of Donkey Kong's adventure, and hopefully finding our way one, out how to get out of this dungeon, and two, figuring out where Rabbid Kong went. Because we destroyed his mega bug pool. But the thing is, with that destroyed, is he still good or not? Because is he still going to be, super powered where we can't do any damage to him? Because we didn't defeat him, we defeated his pool. Because he wasn't actually the boss. So... who knows? But, with that being said, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and in the next episode we will be continuing into what I believe is the final chapter of our adventure. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching, keep being spooky, and see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.